Test 1. Test 2. Welcome aboard, everyone.
What exactly is out the box, and why do our traders absolutely love it?
Michael Othrew. Are you ready? Happy Friday. Let's get into it. Before we get started, though, don't forget, trading is risky. But if trading is for you, this might be the place for you. Yes, indeed, it is Friday. So we are early in, early out. One and done session. Now, I'm planning today to only do the one session here this morning. However, yeah, I missed one or 2 days this week, guys. Actually, it was just one, right? Or was it 2? No, actually, I think I only missed 1 day with you guys this week. Isn't that right? Anyhow, let's see how we do here this morning. Let's see if the market opens up for us. Basically, if the market just, if we got a good layout and setup, which I can currently tell that we might have. Let's look at why I say that higher time frame. First of all, if you are new with us, know that here in the first 5 minutes of the open that's coming, we're currently 9 minutes from the US Open. And see, I'm missing a couple of things. Give me a moment to get a couple more things laid out here. Where is my... Need our live stream here so I can see that. Let's there we go. All right, well, I'm doing that. Getting my stuff prepared. You guys get your stuff prepared. Smash that like button. It's good luck. When you do something for others, good things come back around. Likes are free. All right, getting that pop out chat here. There we go. Yes, checklist. Thank you for the reminder, Eddie. Well, first thing off the list here, real-time protection. I did do mine there this morning. Make sure your real-time protection is off so your PC is running at its fullest without interruptions. Good morning, Petro. Happy Friday, sir. Good morning, Andrew. What's up, Missile, Manny, Plutonium, Daniel? See you guys hooked on pips. What's up, my friend? SS. Welcome aboard. What's up, Diego? All right, there's our checklist. ATMs. Oh, speaking of checklist, you guys super chat here in live stream, so you can. It is awesome. Yeah, I was flipping through those. And what's up, Pablo? I'll speech around 10. Expecting volatility around that time. Thank you for that reminder, SS. If you are ever needing to know what the current news is, go into our Discord channel chat, type !news. We'll give you the list there. Save yourself the trip over to Forex Factory. You can do everything inside of our Discord room there. Speaking of things inside of Discord, look at MacVU. Currently, we are buy side all the way. Let's move this over. Remember, that is a little less important there in the mornings. It is more important in the afternoons. But we can get a sense of where we're at. Speaking of where we're at, let's look at the higher time frame. 89, top of the morning here. We have just been up and up and up and up. So 45-degree angle to the upside here. So runner plays should be currently to the long side until further notice. If we're going short, we need to be scalping in the opposite direction. Here we go. Pivot points. Where's MVP? I just said scalp. He's very excited about me using the word scalp. Okay, there we go. So priority. Hey, what's up, Pip? Okay, so where's our next level here? We're sitting on the peak. That is one of the least fun locations. We already touched our low, no. And wow, so we are dead center. And in the morning here, we might just sit in the middle. Now, someone did just talk about the 10 a.m. news, so let's not miss out on that. Let's see. Alexa, set an alarm for 9:20. No, cancel that. Alexa, set an alarm for 9:59 a.m. And we will get a 2-minute warning on that as well for 10 a.m. here, so not too concerned about that. Let's. So we are in the fiddle zone. Actually, I need to add more days of data here. Right click. If your data series ever looks like that, add a little bit more there. There we go. Okay. Looking better. Why are we not looking right? There we go. Actually, we are outside the fiddle zone there. Hey, just a big note there. If your data series, if that fiddle zone is all the way to the top or all the way to the bottom, then you do not have enough data on the chart for that to work. Now, normally this is not going to be a problem if you're using NQ, but RTY, ES, any of the other slower markets, you are going to need to probably add more days of data for that. Thank you, Curtis. NAM Fed Chair Powell speech. Excellent. New home sales. Awesome. So this weekend, we'll be getting out our mid-year release. Kind of going into the final quarter, but we'll call it the mid-year here. That's going to have some awesome stuff in it. This afternoon, if I'm not live streaming, I will do a video around the new features that are coming out in that. So if you want to prep up yourself this weekend to get your install on and do the updates, it's got some really cool stuff, particularly around even the news. So the news that we are going into our Discord for and things are going to be there available on your chart with your own background warnings and audio cues, and it will read out the news event summary or the title there for you as well. Very cool stuff. I'm really excited about releasing the Double Delta Ready Up visual cue because that's one that I missed. I'll be honest, I missed that a lot. Oftentimes my eyeballs are not floating down here, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, look, like right now, there's actually a nice double delta right there, right at this spot here. Hard to see. See it? There it is, double delta. So system is going to spit it out for you if you want it. Nice vertical line there, and it will say ready up right there on your chart. It's going to be very cool. And a few other goodies here. We are coming up to the open here in now 1 minute 15 seconds. I've got full auto turned on here. I like to sit on hands for the first 5 minutes. And let the tools do the work. So I let the first 5, I will not interfere unless absolutely perfect setup. We are good for taking some trades here. Remember, the only place I'm going to turn this off is if we go to the flat. We hit the flat line. I will try to be Johnny on the spot, or in this case, Vinny on the spot, and I'm going to uncheck the continuous on event of a scenario like that. Make sure our audio box is on. If you don't have yours turned on, click that right there. Boom, audio box.
Touch RTY on the 35.
On, engaged. All right. Here comes the open in 30 seconds. Don't forget, we need to get to 50 likes. Otherwise, I'll be here for 15 minutes and I'm out. First 15 minutes is always on the house, but if we get to 50 likes or more, then I will be here for the entire session. Still need a few more. We're at 46. We need 4 more likes. All right, here's that open. That big X there, for those of you who are new, that is the psychology module telling me that, hey, currently speed is too slow for the best plays. So I can just rely on the psychology module. Basically, don't look at the chart with the giant X on it. You can also change the background color. I can press B. You can also turn on text at the bottom that says do not trade. Whatever your preference, those buttons are right here on the bottom right there in the psychology module. And I like the overlay, the big giant X. I see the X there. I can basically not look at my charts. I'm not interested in looking for a trade at all. It also avoids what I call Medusa effect. If you are staring at the little ebbs and flows of the market in the little tiny spaces, it has a Medusa effect. If you stare at her, she'll kill you. That's why I call it that. Actually, let me remove all these old drawings, although I like that they're playing right in between these major 2 levels here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave those just because they're just too accurate right now. I'm going to delete this one above. Yeah, I'll leave the rest. But I do want to come back after we break out of this zone finally. Then I will want to get a redraw of objects. I'm in a habit now of taking note of the AO clusterings. I will take a note right now and say I see no AO clusterings. Does everybody see that? Type a 1 if you know what I'm talking about. Type a 2 if you don't know what I'm talking about.
Divergence down RTY on the 8.
Here's what we look like up on the higher time frame, so up here on the 4s.
Speed of RTY 105. Upper bands touch RTY on the 35.
Bullmaster cross cluster here, and then move up, not to be confused with AO clustering. So I'm asking, make sure you guys know what that is, to see if the market will tip its hand to me to say, okay, are we currently going to do trend? All I want to do is avoid those crazy grinder trend days, or know that they're going to occur so I can mentally prepare for that style of trading. Sense? Yes, if you're not familiar with the AO clustering, go back to Mentorship Monday of this week. Talked about it then. I believe we had some other opportunities earlier this week. What day did we have that clustering again this week? Was that Tuesday? Tuesday or Wednesday?
Speed of RTY 91.
I know another one was like
Speed
last Thursday or last Wednesday.
CDM RTY on the 1.
I had 2 red sessions. It was only a 1 red day. So minus 5K in the leader account day. Last week, I think it was last Thursday. Potentially, I don't know. Somebody look that one up for me if you guys wouldn't mind. Let me know what day was the red day. And that was a AO clustering day. So go check that out. We talked about it extensively. So go check out that red day live stream. A lot to learn. You either win or you learn. That's what I like to say. Sometimes you reinforce. With the last red day, I literally anticipated it, said it was going to be difficult, and so that kind of, held me to my
speed
proper
of
loss.
RTY 51.
But yeah, August 15th was the red day, last Thursday. Thank you, Eddie. I felt that's kind of what it was. So yeah, last Thursday, so prior week, Thursday, go check out that red day. Yeah. Not many people watch the red days for some reason. I don't want to watch a loser. Okay, well, there's a lot to learn that day. You can actually learn more on those days. So go watch that red day video there, and we talk about the AO clustering. Well, thank you so much, sir. Rockstar. All right, speed is now at 50. That's good. All right, we're moving out of the spot. Remember I said before, I'm going to go ahead and clear chart here. Control R and remove those levels. Bam. All right. So now all these are recent. So let's look for
speed of
levels down there.
RTY
So blue
59.
and pink. Do you have any others above? Nope. So R1 is coming up here. We are 5 minutes past the open now, so I can start taking manual trades. I'm hearing buyers step into the pink level here. I'm going to go ahead and snag a quick one here. Oh, shibits. No, I'm not. Enigma just came in here. I'll add to that position here and go a little bit bigger here on my first play on a Friday morning. Right into R1. Nope, I'm hearing buyers.
Reversing.
I'm going to pop it long and look for the back of that Enigma. Yep, stepping forward.
Speed of RTY 79.
Target fit.
Okay, we'll peel half. Now I'm going to press the add stop. Put that back behind the ET20. I will not let it go that far, but emergency level, whatnot, I believe I could potentially add to this position here. We are rocking into R1, so we will likely start to do an accumulation here in R1. I'll be able to play both sides here, but I'm hearing buyer step. There's 20 ticks, there's 23, 22, 20, sitting at 20 ticks. If I grab it right now, I can pull 20 off of it. I think we might get one last burst, potentially up to this 21.85. There's 30 ticks. I'll go ahead and close it right there. First trade of the morning, 1500, right off the bat on a Friday morning, early in, early out style. Let's go. Let's go. You gotta love that. I gotta stop saying let's go. Feels like I'm pulling the classic YouTuber Patrick Wieland. I gotta get his voice out of my head. I hear Mike Schwartz, that idiot, saying the same thing. Like, not happening.
RTY on the 35.
Stop listening to morons. I'm sure they're here lurking in the shadows right now trying to catch trades. Can't trade on their own or using cancer charts now. What's up, Schwartz?
Speed of RTY 96.
I love trolling the lurkers. Alright, I'm waiting for the first Alpha Omega. You know I'm going to tap that hard, right? So big move up. I want to wait for the first Alpha Omega. And I'm going to draw the zone. So top of zone, bottom of zone. Y'all know the drill. First Alpha Omega after I move up. Same thing on the other side. On the downside, looking for a green or blue currently.
Target filled.
That DCR at 933 was nice. Too bad his hands off. Did we have a DCR at 9? Where was it? I did not see a DCR. Oh, this one? You're right, brother. Yeah, I totally get you. Yep. You're right, 100%. By the way, you could have taken that, 100%. Just so you know. Yeah, double cross the bottom of a zone. Absolutely. That's like one of those exceptions to when you're like accumulation zones are sort of like this. I call them kind of like, I don't like to use the word safety because that sounds like, oh, there's no such thing as a safe trade. Well, safer relative. I feel like the accumulation zone is kind of like this little area of safety. That's because it's like, that's a nice little cushy zone. I'm just going to sit right here in this zone. So if you're playing the bottom of the zone, you got a double cross on there. And what's your stop point? Think about it. On a double cross, look how small the stop is. It's right under the crosses. Are you not willing to risk 6 ticks? Like, our business is risk, okay? You should be willing to risk. You have to put something on the table. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's a good play. If you saw it and you'd called it, absolutely. If a DCR is in your wheelhouse and it's at 933, take it, especially on RTY. Less so maybe on NQ, okay? NQ is a little bit wilder, but on an RTY, bro, smash it. Speaking of smash it, so straight through R1 up to prior high coming. Franco, buenos, my friend. Okay, bueno. What's up, Brandon? How are you, Mr. Chetty? All right, still waiting on that Alpha Omega. So I guess we got a minute here to play this zone. Coming back to this one right here. Everybody tell me, why did I reverse this?
Enigma short on the RTY1.
Oh, speaking of reverse, I am not interested in taking an Enigma short right now. I forgot that was turned on. We are buy side right now, so I only want buy sides on for that.
Convergence down RTY on the 35.
Ends up giving me a little bit there, but I totally forgot the full auto was still turned on. Yep, that's right. Audio box buyers. That's right. Audio box was clacking. We had MacVU up. It was time of day. A lot of things where I had to manually override. That's why, you know, the human versus machine. But it also tells me I love it because it gives us a target, right? Nice little target right back behind it. So we know that's approximately 20 plus ticks to the backside. Get that runner in. Awesome, right? Now, that Enigma was the one, called it all the way down. And, you know, I'm kicking myself, obviously, for this. But you know what I'm mentally prepared for? I am mentally prepared to take the very next Alpha Omega, right? You know I'm tapping in on that AO. That also came in with, look at this juiciness right here. So, the 35, actually, somebody tell me, I think I'm on the wrong one. It's not 35s this week, is it? Crap. Somebody tell me what is the current optimized range for RTY, please. I think that 35 is left over from last week. 40 R. All right, let's do that. Thank you, sir.
RTY on the 8th.
All right, type 40R, boom, enter. Okay, so no divergence there on it, but the Alpha Omega knew what's up. I'm sorry. Wow, did I just say Alpha Omega? I got Alpha Omega on the mind. Can you tell? Like, I am waiting for the first Alpha Omega to pop in here. What I meant to say was the Enigma called that and got a full 20 out of that, so I could be up over 2K there if I let that roll a little bit longer. Remember, all I'm doing here, look, moderate buy, moderate buy, moderate buy. We are to the buy side. Now we just went strong buy. So now all 4 correlated instruments are to the long side on a higher time frame. So I have got my finger over the buy, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Waiting on the first Alpha Omega to pop in. By the way, I'm at Winner Winner Chicken Dinner. I am at 2 wins. Looking for bonus now. Early in, early out on a Friday. Closing up at 2K already on 2 trades. Not a bad way to end the week, yeah? 9:46. 4 minutes till the news.
Fib.RTY on the 8th.
Fib dot on the 8s. Okay, we got a green structural dot here on a higher time frame. Okay, green dot is here. Now we need an order flow event. Need some order flow, baby. Give me my AO, baby. Give it to me. Remember, after I've got my Winner Winner Chicken Dinner, the bonus, I want to be absolutely perfect, right? Now I just want to make sure I'm trying to just add to my position, or not my position, my current P&L. All I want to do is add a little bit, right? I made my pay, Winner Winner Chicken Dinner, put chicken dinner on the table, got to put food on the table, right? Everything else is just bonus, but we don't want to draw down. So want to make it just right, absolutely perfect. Let's zoom out here. Now, this always get overwhelmed. I'm about to show all the charts at once. Don't all the ICT Muppets hurt your brains. Okay, go back to your mommy's basement here for a minute. Like, look away. The adults in the room are talking here. So looking around the multi-chart up here up top, here's my electronic tracker here, and we are on a bonus. You got my 2 winner winners up here. Got a cool little coin flip sound there. You can turn that sound off, by the way, if you don't want the sound on. Just click on sound off on that, but you can get that on algoboxpro.com/trade-tracker. You're one of our awesome folks. Throw that down. And let's see. Okay, more crosses coming in here. Let's zoom in. I'm ready. I am waiting. Just give me that Alpha Omega, baby. We've got a minute and 15 seconds till the news, so technically I should not be doing anything here. 2 minutes before the news. Now 1 minute. 5 seconds. Dangerous spot here. It's got to be absolutely perfect. It has to be an Alpha Omega, or I'm not playing it.
Speed of RTY 52.
That looks like a samurai handle. Here comes the news in 45 seconds. Ooh, we are neutral now. Okay. And we just went flat, so no full auto, right? No full auto enigmas. Watch out for the enigma right here. We are now flat. We are on the flat line.
Santino says we are always looking at the data.
10 seconds till the news. Got to be absolutely perfect for my bonus.
At 10 a.m. Eastern Time, we get U.S. new home sales units forecast 0.623 million. On
oh my word! What am I doing? It's 9:50
million with a range of 0.65.
Sorry, I am tired. Can you tell?
0.592 million. We also get U.S. new home sales change month over
Crazy day in court yesterday. Did I get justice yesterday? Oh yes, I did. I cannot wait. Cannot wait
who will speak on the
to go public, folks. Cannot wait to go public on the nonsense.
Policy Symposium.
It's gonna be amazing.
Text is expected, but no Q&A.
Sorry guys. Yeah. 9:50. Looking over there, I see 49, but my eyes are seeing 59. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's 10 minutes. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, man. Whew. Thank goodness you don't have to be perfect to be profitable. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, we are off of that, so I'm going to turn on continuous now. An enigma for my bonus. I'm in, baby. Count me in.
Fed's powered on the feed for all those interested.
There's a four-legged dog trap, potentially 1, 2, 3, 4. I got my finger over the buy. If we create that four-legged dog trap, well, no, it's not enough for a bonus. Not for a bonus. The structural trap play. I would need something else on top of it after the trap, but potentially
Europe's economy
identify the trap. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 perfect legs. Yes. Does everybody see it? Type 4 LDT if you see it. Type 2 if you don't. That's a good cue to maybe stop for the session. Yeah, I'm like
Santino says we need
losing my
fiscal and monetary policy
losing my vision here. Can't see. Okay, we're coming back into that cluster of crosses from before. So let's see if they accumulate here, or they're just going to blow straight through it. Okay, no four-legged dog trap. Nothing. There's the first one. I'm behind it. Crap. I'm going to close it. Too far behind it. That was the one I wanted. I got my 2K, though. Got my 2K. Finally shows up. 14.6. I got about $100 out of it because I was behind on it. I was over there looking on the right. Looking at this, look what came down. We went in, and I'm glancing over at the right, and I see us touching that, and all of a sudden the Alpha Omega shows up. I need to put that on full auto. Noted. I got to get that full autoed. I've been talking about it for a long time. We have it in strategies for Platinum members, but I don't have it buttonable. So it's coming. We'll be able to button that and be like, okay, so if I'm already planning on taking something, I can just tell the system to just do it. More of that is coming in all future releases, so get excited about that. 14.6 gets us to our bonus. Let's flip that coin, baby. Happy Friday. Daddy's done. Daddy is done. 2K for the first session there. 14.6. Was I not calling that? Come on. Type it in the chat. Say you called it. Go ahead. Type it in. You called it. Write it down. Type it in the chat. Let's roll. We got news coming out in about 7 minutes now. I mean, that one was so easy. Even Mike Schwartz could have caught it. Let's see. You took that trade, baby. Nice job. One of your favorites now. Yeah, buddy. You gotta love it. That's where everybody gave up. I want to talk to y'all about why that works. Okay, this is the give up point. Everybody's like, okay, nice big move up. It's going up, it's going up, it's going up. And then it's like, oh, you're convincing me it's down. Nobody believes it's going down. Look, noob going, oh, it's going to go up. Noob going up. Noob going up.
And US
noobs going up. Noobs going up. This is where they cry. They're like, no, 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 oh Lord, please, oh please, oh. They start praying, oh no, oh, 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 Okay, I'm gonna press. Okay, I'm closing out. Okay, I'm closing out. Bricks. That's how it works. Now, it doesn't always have to go down this far. Oftentimes, it can happen up here. They're like, they'll be adding up here. It's floating a while, and they're like, add. Oh, up, nope. And then they're like, and then all of a sudden it goes, boom. It makes like a down move, and they're like, oh, okay, I'm closing out. Okay, and then whoop. Okay, now I'll take it back up for you. Do. That one
at 10
didn't
a.m.
care.
Eastern
You want to take it all the way down there because it's before news. Sure, no problem.
0.623
No
million.
problem.
0.617 million with a range of 0.6.
Tony, that's not exactly why. I think you're still new. No, this is a play. Here's the rules for it. Let's talk about it because I'm basically done for the day here. So let's do some training, shall we?
We also expect comments from Fed's.
You guys good for me to do some training? If you guys want to hear me do some training, type training in the chat.
Economic Policy Symposium.
And if we get 10 people who want training, I'm going to go into this play extensively and walk it all the way through here while I get a quick sip of some coffee here. Just throat is parched. Did a lot of yelling yesterday, if you know what I'm saying. All right. While we're seeing if we get 10 trainings, we'll do it. In the meantime, if you're doing Apex, it's a great time to get it. If you're ever wanting to know how to get the deepest discounts on Apex, all you got to know is one word: AlgoBox. See that word up at the top there, that code? AlgoBox will always get you the deepest discount. Doesn't matter when they do 80%, 50%. You want the 90% off, dude, you're always going to get it as long as you type in AlgoBox. That's our deal with AlgoBox. Remember, Apex starts with A, ends in X, and so do we. All right, so that's your AlgoBox code. Also, don't forget, this is the final time to get Enigma Full Auto. Look it up, $24.99. It's done on September 2nd. September 2nd, I believe it's a Monday, or maybe it's a Tuesday. And there's a payment program for that. We've never had a payment program for $24.99, but thanks to PayPal, they've now set us up with a payment program for you guys, so you can do that and pay that off 10 months. So while you're going through your training, you can get that along the way. All right, I see a bunch of trainings, so let's do some training. I will talk to you guys through it. Here is what I do. The first AO play. So this is before we had AO. Okay, this idea and concept came from a play a long time ago. Tom Dante also talks about this particular type of play. He actually, when he did his interview on Chat with Traders, I'm like, this brother. He has the same play that I like to do, and I used to call this the pushing probe. So I'm going to do, this is an update to the pushing probe. Okay, everybody remember that? How many of you guys, let's see in the chat here. How many of you guys have been around long enough to have seen the original OG 2016, 2017 timeframes before I had built out all the current tools that we have, the pushing probe? How many of you guys were here for that? Type of 1. There's not too many OGs that come out and still hang out in our live streams from all the way back then. But if you're a founder member and been here, kudos to you. So the pushing probe used to do this without the AO, but now the pushing probe now has AO. What do I mean by this? Things you need. Big move. Most of the time, I'm always going to be talking about it in big move up. Okay, it doesn't have to be, but my favorites are big moves up because there's a certain rhythm to an up move versus a down. Does everybody understand that? If you've been around the markets long enough, you know, like oftentimes they say things creep up, but they slide down, right? Slower up, fast down. You know what I'm saying? So after a big move up, thing has been going and going and going. I like to take that first play. And what is it? I just think of it as simple as this. Okay, you got an impulse leg. Okay, because that's what a big move is. Impulse leg, the thing's moved, aka distribution, which already occurred. Okay, and this is a continuation play. But remember, I've told you guys, everything is a reversal, isn't it? But in general, people are going to consider this a continuation play, but it is like a pullback scenario. But what is a pullback? It's still a reversal, reversing back in the direction of that trend that just came, right? The big move was the trend for that moment. And then enter on the first AO cross. Simple. That's it. Pushing probe, enhanced.
Fed says we will do everything we can to support a strong labor market as we make further progress towards price stability.
Okay, here's that news event.
Welcome further cooling in labor market conditions. The time has come for policy to adjust.
All right, take your screenshot.
The pace of rate cuts will depend on data
and let's walk through it.
And the balance of risks.
DCDMRTY.
That's the big deal right there. The AO.
AO.
So P for price.
In the labor market. My confidence has grown that inflation
Sorry, there's
is on
people
a sustainable
talking a lot here.
path back to 2%. We have made a good deal of progress towards the goal of price stability while avoiding sharp increases in unemployment. The labor market cooling is unmistakable and no longer overheated. Inflation has declined significantly, and we're now much closer to the goal. The balance of risks to our mandates has changed. Upside risks to inflation
Speed of RTY 436.
Employment have increased.
Speed of RTY 436.
All right, I'm gonna let him finish his chatter here for a second because I want you guys to hear this part. All right, so there's your
RTY on the 8.
it's going nuts right now after that news. Okay, so big move up. There's your impulse leg. We distributed up, up, up. Basically, it is so simple. I'm literally now just looking for that first alpha omega cross. Whenever it shows up, and it's going to be the same color as the move. Okay, so in this case, it will be green. If we've had a big up move, green, then I'm waiting for a green cross. Simple. Okay. Oftentimes, it will land underneath this little zone. So the zone ends up forming a little bit oftentimes like this, right? Y'all know how this goes. So you draw your zone. Go ahead and draw your zone. And oftentimes it's when this thing breaks down. People are like, oh, it's going to go up, it's going to go up. And then all of a sudden it's coming down. Price just comes out of that zone just a little bit. And they're all like, oh, I'm out. And usually it's a four-legged dog trap. 1, 2, 3, 4 downs. And they're like, oh, okay, I'm getting out. And then all of a sudden, boom, here comes the cross.
US Treasury yields extend the fall after Fed's Powell speech. 10-year yield last down 4.4 basis points at 3.816%.
That's it. That's the play right there. I will take that. Okay, I'm going to take that long. Now, first deal, I'm going to have, same scenario, target 1, target 2 plus a runner in the direction of that move. Okay. Other things you want with this for the best place for runners, same rules as always, right? What are they? MACV particularly, right? Make sure the MACV is with you.
2022.
MACV Ultimate, sorry, I should say the MACV MACV Ultimate with you. And
22.
Current daily direction. These are amazing plays. So it's simple, right? Keep it simple. Big move up, I want to take the first AO. That's what I usually say. You'll hear me say this on a live stream, but now you know why, okay? I didn't really talk about a whole lot of why, but a lot of mental games that happen in this zone is why it works. Okay, we talk about this a lot in the pushing probe strategy video. That's old school, like I made it 2016, so you see me with short hair. Actually, I'm back to short hair now. I have cut up and cleaned up, shaved my face and everything else. So I am. My kids joke. We joke about how, Daddy, you look weird without a beard. So weird without a beard. My kids are begging me to grow the beard back. My daughter is definitely not a fan without the beard, she says. So, but anyhow, yeah, clean cut now. But yes, if you remember me back from 2016, clean cut and all that, that's what's up. So those videos from back then, we talked about the pushing probe, but we did not have the AOs. It was just me trying to play the bottom of a zone and, you know, basically I won't say getting lucky, but all of the people who are trying to short this, you got people who are you got the ones who are going short, you got the ones who are going long. There's a lot of mental gymnastics going on in this area. You get a 4LDT. What does a 4LDT do? 4LDT is what gets people to get off sides. They're like, oh, okay, I'm out. I better get out. And then they get wrecked, right? Or they miss their play. Either one. So there it is. type of questions around any of that, or if you want to hear me talk about something else. Oh, look at that moonshot.
126 per dollar.
Oh, look at all these. Oh, tell me you guys. I bet you guys are making money while I'm over here teaching. Look at this. Everybody type moonshot in the chat. We've got multiple moonshots coming on the chart. Moonshot 1, Control C, Control V, because there's another one right here. We got moonshots galore going straight to targets. 20 tick handouts.
Speed of RTY 100.
There's the 14.6 that started the move. Do you see the power? Do you see the power? You cannot deny this. It's so funny watching these idiotic fools that try to pretend like they can create trading tools. You know the ones that rhyme with pocket pooper. Gonna ride my scooter today. Oh man. They wish they would. They would. All right, it is Friday. I'm gonna go play. I hope you are too. Thanks for hanging out. For me, Pippi, Robbie, Lunchspot, Mod Squad, Curtis, G, and Eddie B. I am sending out the Big H Town. See ya on Monday. Don't forget, Mentorship Monday coming next week. Don't miss it. Lots of training coming. Art team. Show them how it's done.
Traders of rate futures pricing in about a
Speed
1
of
in 3
RTY
chance,
202.
Fed
In
rate
along
cut
on
in
the
September,
RTY1.
up from before Powell's speech.
The old adage where, the individual investor doesn't have a chance because the institutional investor has better technology, better information, and, more money and better opportunity. I don't think it's real anymore. I think the edge is on the individual investor because they're small, they're nimble, they can trade, they can use they have better front-end technology.
Don't waste your time. Leave the technical analysis to us. You just play the game.
Speed of RTY 231.
Forex is littered with crooks, black hat guys, all this kind of shifty
of
characters
RTY
and companies trying to
121.
extract money from your pocket and stick it into theirs. And one of the things that they do is operate these Forex signals.
Delta 5 loading. Long. Look for a long. Harmonic pattern. Pick up. One down. On freeze. Order filled. Target filled.
Upper bands touch RTY on the 89.